So today we've got this Model S here. We coated it with Opti-Coat Pro Plus about a year and a half ago. Still performing really well. We wash this every few weeks or every other month. Today we're going to be using the Americana wash soap that we sell here in the store. Really great ceramic infused soap that works well whether it's sunny out or cold and wet out. Also going to be using the Americana Release. This is our wheel cleaner and our fallout remover that you can use on the paint every few months. And for the tires and bugs and stuff, we use American Detailer Garage F-Bomb. So first I'm going to do a pre-rinse using our electric pressure washer. Perfectly safe for the paint. Really great option to knock off all that heavy dirt and debris. So next I'm going to do the wheels. Got this really nice wand from Obsessed Garage. We can actually disconnect the extension here and have a lot more control over our trigger. So Release actually reacts with the brake dust on the wheels, the iron contaminants. Strips those out, actually will turn completely purple if it's reacting with any of that sort of stuff. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. Sometimes I'll spray a little bit the inside of the wheel. Gonna use F-Bomb on the tire and scrub that while that is reacting. I like to use a short bristle brush for the tires. So since it's been just a few weeks since we last did this, there's not a whole lot of reaction going on. I'm just gonna mist a little bit of the F-Bomb over the wheel and scrub that, and I'm gonna actually skip the release step on the rest of the wheels until the next wash process. These here are wheel woolies. They work really well. You've got these ones that actually can get nice up, back, and behind the spokes. Really good for those European wheels and stuff where they've got a lot of crevices and stuff like what we've got on this Tesla. This here works real well for getting in those areas or behind the brake caliper. Really like to get these wheels nice and detailed. Then a nice soft bristle brush just to get the faces of the wheel. Because these wheels have a coating on them, they clean up real easy. There's not a lot of heavy scrubbing going on. Chemicals tend to clean up coated wheels really well. Let me get that down on the rest of the wheels real quick. And when it's nice and cool like this, you can actually clean both the wheels on one side at the same time. Save a little bit of time. I like to let F-Bomb do its job, so letting it soak for a little bit longer, as long as it doesn't dry, is alright. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to do is the bug removal. Another thing F-Bomb is really great for. I'm going to spray down the windshield, the mirrors, the front bumper, and the top of the hood. Now the painted surfaces, you're not gonna really wanna agitate just with F-Bomb because it doesn't have a lot of lubrication to it like a wash soap does. But the windshield, I'm gonna use a bug remover sponge. This actually has some pores in it that will grab the bugs and scrub them off of the surface real well. If you have a really light colored vehicle, it is okay to use this on the paint, but I do try to avoid the friction as much as possible. We can use the microfiber side on these mirrors here real lightly, just to give them a little bit of agitation. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead with the Americana wash soap. Right now I'm just using an auto fiber towel here, a double towel. I don't know what they're called. We're going to have wash mitts in soon. I'll be reviewing those when they come in, but we'll just go and wipe down the surface. We're not really using any pressure. We're really just, I'd like to say, we're applying the wash soap to do its job. Not a high sudsing wash soap, but it does clean really well and does rinse away very clean. If you are a fan of high suds, we can actually use the pressure washer wand, foam that up. You get a lot more suds, and you can actually see where you've been washing. But just because this is a coated surface, a lot of that soap just runs away anyways. And see what we picked up on the underside of the fender there? I'm actually gonna flip the towel over so we can continue washing without hitting the bucket. That's one of my favorite things about these towels here. So, every 3 to 4 panels, I do like to go ahead and rinse, get that soap off the car. Now, if you're washing in the sunlight, you're gonna wanna rinse the entire car each time you rinse. That's going to help you to avoid water spots, keeping that entire panel wet and not letting the water to dry on there. And when you're doing the back bumper, you want to check your towel every few square feet, just because you do tend to pick up a lot more dirt back here, especially when you get down in these lower areas. I've got a lot of dirt there. I'm going to flip over. Again, going to give it a flip. And we do have a grit guard in the bottom of the bucket here. I'm scrubbing that on the bottom each time to just try to knock off as much of that dirt as possible so we're not causing any wash-induced scratches. So for the drying process, I like to use the Master Blaster. Other methods, you can use a Dreadnought drying towel from Autofiber. I like to recommend a lot of people use Opti-Seal, helps with the drying process, but the Master Blaster will knock off 99% of the water real easily. So Americana Midnight is our tire dressing that we use. Works really well for rubber tires, trim, any kind of moldings that are plastic or rubber, a black or dark gray finish. I actually put it in a HVLP spray gun, but most people are going to be applying this by hand with a microfiber applicator or a brush. Works really well either way, but I'm just going to show you how fast we can get the tires done on this. And that's it. Favorite thing about this, as you can see, it actually has color enhancers in it, so it gives that tire the deep, dark black shine. Unlike a lot of tire dressings that just add a crazy amount of gloss, this will dry a really satin finish and give it a really nice, clean new tire look. All right, so that's the wash process on the Model S. We use the Americana wash soap, just 1 ounce per gallon. We use the Americana Release, the American Detailer Garage F-Bomb, and Americana Midnight Tire Shine. So car turned out really great, easy wash process. Once your car is coated, there's really not any need to scrub or anything. It's just click cleaning the wheels, to wipe down the car, rinse it off, and dry it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email me directly at ryan@ftadetailing.com or call the shop here. It's 503-767-3007. Thanks.